They don't plan for the future. They don't plan for disaster. Hii barabara wacha itembelewe like 1 year, so that by the time election inaelekea wataeka tena, watatandaza another layer ya tarmac juu, so that unajua Kenya wao wanasahau haraka, so that wapumbaze wa Kenya, ile barabara nilitengeneza, ile nilifanya hii, not keeping in mind hiyo barabara in that term imefanywa repair how many times. Calabat all over the place block. Which country are we living in? Do you have leaders who are serious to make a revolution in this Kenya, to make a change in this Kenya? That is the biggest problem in Kenya. We don't have leaders who see far. And that's why when disaster imekuja, it is just a calamity here in Kenya. Look at Nairobi, the capital city of Kenya. Very poor road systems there. Drainage system from county to county. Very poor drainage system. Look at those areas that usually flood in Kenya. Budalangi, Nyando. Those places zimekuwa zikiflood since independence. It's not the first time. But what is the government doing to eradicate such menace in Kenya? Nothing. Because they cannot eradicate such things because they use those problems to campaign. Each and every election period, they use the same trick, tactics to campaign, to win Kenyans to vote for them. The same thing continues and continues and continues. When the economy is doing well, people will get finances to pay school fees, to sustain their lives. We have so many private schools being developed in Kenya. Very many. Some with the British curriculum. Mtoto ako amefika 18 years ako na degree already. But these other ones are public. Mtoto ako 18 hata ajui anaenda kufanya course gani. We elect leaders who do nothing. People, they do not put facilities, infrastructure down in place to help their constituents. The amount of waste in this constitution of public resources, it's so alarming. We have to question some things. We see governors, we see MPs making tours abroad and posting in social media. We see these people posting with new cars. We see people boasting, living large like kings in palaces. We see them walking all hovering, gallivanting all over the place with the choppers. Hiring a chopper in Kenya, cost depending on the capacity, ranges from 150,000 to 250,000 per hour. So in 1 hour, if an MP hires a chopper, the range of 150,000 to 250,000. So working with 250,000 per hour in 5 hours, atakuwa ametumia, that MP, governor, MCA, women rep, atakuwa ametumia 1.2 million. That is not even a salary or his salary per month. In 10 hours, atakuwa ametumia 2.5 million. Does that create an image of how these people steal from us? And we keep on laughing and laughing. Mtu wetu syndrome. Mtu wetu. Mtu wetu, and people are dying in poverty. Look at Baringo, cattle rustling everywhere. But we have choppers to take LCS, MPs touring the country, planting trees. But there is no chopper to secure Baringo. There was no chopper when kids were being butchered in Garissa, terror attack. There was no chopper to carry those Reke squad to take them to Garissa to go and fight Al-Shabaab there. That shows you the kind of leaders we elect in Kenya. They don't care. They don't give a damn. They don't give a middle finger to a common mwananchi. But they will need you after 5 years to vote for them. It is high time we Kenyans have to wake up. Especially these old politicians in Kenya. How can a politician so old start planning for your future? How can a 60-year-old, a 50-year-old say we are planning for the future? A future that he or she will not be there. It is high time the young politicians in Kenya, the youths, should take charge of this country. You cannot tell me that someone of 50 years can start telling us we are planning for the future, a future that he will not be there. a future that he or she will not be there. I'm not God. But nowadays, even to live 100 years, it is by the grace of God. Someone who has a vision cannot be elected in Kenya. We only elect dwarfs, drug lords, murderers. People who are not clean. How will that person go to parliament and expect that person to deliver? The president tu atasema msipopitisha hiyo bill nitadeal na nyinyi. Because they have cases, pending cases. We have seen very many MPs who have murdered, live, captured, or that nothing is done to them. They have protection from influential people in Kenya. Those are the kind of people we elect. This constitution was brought up so that we Kenyans can take charge of the kind of people we elect. As someone who has corruption cases pending in court, 600 million kufanya kazi kwa constituency. Someone who is being accused of stealing millions of Kenyan money is given such an amount of money. Si ataiba tu. Ataiba. Who is to blame? We Kenyans. Sisi wa Kenya ndio nafaa tujilaumu the kind of people we elect. And that's why this constitution is not working. That devolution was brought so that pesa inaweza toka huko juu kwa national government iteremuke mpaka huko chini at the ward, huko chini from the national government iteremuke mpaka huko chini kwa mzizi MCA in a ward all over the country. But hiyo pesa inapoteleleanga tu hapa kwa MPs, governors. When a governor is elected, instead of working, the first thing anatafuta job vacancies zenye anaweza patia watu wao, nepotism. Anatafuta job opportunities zenye anaweza patia watu wa kabila yao, tribalism. Ana wage balloon, like recently the Auditor General said almost 5.7 billion was used to pay people away from the wage bill. That shows you we have ghost workers, so many ghost workers in Kenya who do nothing. There was another expose recently kwa media station ya Kenya telling us that we have ghost workers even in the parliament buildings. We have people who are just at home or working somewhere else but they get paid. Mikora tupu. The economy should be favorable to a poor Kenyan to do his or her own business and thrive in that economy. How many businesses have shut down in Kenya? The leaders should be asking themselves, what is the problem? What is ailing? Why do we have some companies relocating from Kenya going to other countries? Because of the kind of laws, the kind of taxation that is in Kenya. That is what is siphoning the life out of Kenyans. The taxing is not a problem. Paying taxes is not a problem in Kenya. The biggest problem in Kenya is, what is that money doing for we, the poor Kenyan? Paying taxes is not a problem. No one is trying to decline to pay taxes. But hiyo tax tumekatwa. Inafanya nini? Na ukienda hospitali hakuna dawa, ukienda hospitali hakuna daktari, ukienda pale daktari anakurefer to another private hospital yenye maybe anafanya. Hakuna barabara, theft all over the place. Mulika mwizi hazifanyi. Look at the transport system is not functioning. Look at the education system is not working. Like, what is working in Kenya? When will we ever get solution to our problems here in Kenya? The only things we hear, there are scandals after scandals, corruption after corruption, and nothing happens. That's the Kenya we live in. Judiciary is not working. Look at the executive is not working. Look at legislature is not working. They are not, like the three arms of government are not working. Who is there to talk about the common worker? Mwenye government inasema aongezewe mshahara na aongezewi. Kenyan worker mwenye hata alipiwe NHIF, alipiwe NSSF. It doesn't have a medical cover. It doesn't have insurance. No one cares about that. Look at the hubris that these leaders have. They have the audacity to kill in public and nothing happens. Each and every year you hear, oh, it is being investigated, it is being investigated. Some people should be rotting in jail right now as we speak in Kenya. Someone with a case pending in court should never vie for any seat in Kenya. Starting July this year, MPs, governors, MCAs, senators, all of them wanaenda kuongezewa mshahara starting from July 1st this year 2024, the new financial year, wanaenda kuongezewa mshahara. What have they done? When you cannot pay an intern, not pay nurses, police officers, a medical doctor, CSS, almost 706,000 per month. What is the work of these people? This wage bill, BBI was shut down because of it was going to balloon the wage bill. But the same BBI that was shut down, it is working right now. It is good right now. The executive is making the wage bill bigger. The governor is making the wage bill bigger.